Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports postgame coverage. The Cowboys just fell to West Virginia 87-84. Granted, they held a 19-point lead late in that second half. What happened?
Tough loss for OSU. Honestly, it kind of stuck up on me how quickly they lost that lead. It felt like they had that 19-point lead, and then I know they cut into it a little bit, and then next time I looked up, it was like a 4-point game, and then eventually came back. I think they came out from the start really super aggressive, really focused, and I think that just kind of waned as the game went on. And then once they just got too comfortable towards the end and kind of lacked that intensity and focus that they needed to win.
Right, Derek Culver, he 6'10", he had 19 rebounds, 22 points. How big of an impact did he have in this West Virginia comeback?
Definitely huge. He was huge on the offensive boards. They didn't really have anyone to match up with him size-wise because he's such a big guy. I know Cade was on him a lot, and that's I guess it kind of Culver was guarding him on the other end too, which is kind of a mismatch for him. But defensively, it wasn't great. Offensively, it also was kind of an issue just because they had foul trouble with their bigs with Cade and Caleb, so they couldn't be as aggressive as they probably would have wanted to on him down the stretch.
Right. It should be noted that Matthew Alexander-Moncrief did not play with some sort of muscle injury. They don't know the extent of that injury yet, like William said in the post-game press conference, but he was unavailable for the night, which made it even that much more difficult to stop a big West Virginia team. Now, on a more positive note, Isaac Likely and Cade Cunningham both had over 20 points. They both played pretty well. Cade Cunningham fouled out there at the end, but what did you see from those two guys?
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the story of the game until towards the end when they lost the lead. But if Cade and Ice can play like that every game, it's going to be a pretty dangerous duo, and kind of what we thought that they would be heading on to the end of the year, because they were both super aggressive, both very efficient, and then playing off each other like that was really good. So if they can play like that for the last 8 minutes too, then would have been a really good game for them.
Right. You mentioned how aggressive the Cowboys came out and played. They came out, they were just electric, going out in transition, playing super quick defense, super good help defense, and everything. But then in the last 8 minutes of the game, when that lead dwindled away from 19 to trailing, you think it almost they almost got tired because they had foul trouble. They had MA was gone, Chris Harris was gone. They were lacking some depth pieces. They had foul trouble. So how much of an impact do you think that this exhaustion wear on this team?
I mean, definitely could be a factor, especially because they're playing small. It takes more energy to guard bigger guys when you're small, and you have to just kind of use all of your energy to fight them off. But yeah, I mean, it's not really an excuse for them just because they were missing one player out of their normal rotation, so it's not like it's going to impact their, stamina that much. But I don't know. I mean, it could have been a factor, but they should have had it anyways.
You got anything else?
I think that's it.
All right.